Yes, thank you for coming. Yes. Yes, this is the Raider Nation report. Yes, Commish is in the house tonight. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, ma'am. Looking amazing in that silver and black, I must say. Yes, VIP is to the left, sir. If you give me your name, I'll check, make sure you're on the list. Yes, you have to be on in advance. Weeks in advance, sir. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, Raider Nation report tonight. A lot to talk about. Yes, there is a full bar inside, sir. Guys, you can't smoke that right here by the door. Just step over there a little ways. I love the smell. Smells amazing, but please, not right by the door. Yes, we will be opening the doors very soon. You know these guys like to run a tight show. They're just making sure everything's in order. Yes, ma'am. You can say hi to the midgets on the way in. Absolutely. VIP to the left. Regular line to the right, please. Doors will be opening very soon. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show.
Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rockin' for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider, long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we bout to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Just where is that, might you ask? Well, we're dipping our toes in that off-season pool. We're about to get off the couch, move fully into off-season mode. So I know, we lost your bearings a little bit, maybe exactly where we are. So let me give you some simple directions, shall we? And hopefully you can find your way back throughout the offseason, because there will be a lot to talk about. I know the Raider season's technically over, officially on couch time, waiting for the offseason to start, waiting for the shit-ass Super Bowl to be over. We're there. I get it. I know where we're at. I understand it. But we got a lot to talk about. We got offseason, exciting, crazy offseason coming up for the Silver and Black. You've got a fucking super fucking crazy, hyper important draft that's about to go down, which you're probably going to pick up some extra draft capital by getting rid of Derek Carr, which we're going to talk about because he's on his first trip. Little birdie's left the nest. He's got to go find him somewhere else to call home. There's just there's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. So we hope you'll join us here at Raider Reaction, Raider Nation Report on Tuesday nights. El Pirata is going to be kicking off his off-season podcast, Right the Ship, as well. We've got the Raider Process Show on Friday nights now with Raider WAP, and we've got a full lineup all the way through. It's officially off-season in the Raider Reaction. And we got our Madden League kicking off in a few weeks as well. If you're a Madden PlayStation gamer, remember the Raider Nation, you need to join. So we've got a solid show for you tonight. We got to get into the Pro Bowl recap. Aaron Rodgers, we got to talk about it. He's going to go eat some fucking peyote and mushrooms and go clear his mind. Hopefully he comes out on the dark side. We'll talk about that. Card of the Saints, our Madden League, the O-line. That's right. Darth Vader Raider down there. Let's fucking go. Let's get it. Sponsors, Cool Kids, the newsletter, the 1-2 combo, my draft special 1-2 combo. We'll see what you guys think. We'll see what you guys think. I got a game changer for you. Fan of the week, we do have one. So stick around for that. The Super Bowl. Terrible fucking matchup that it is. We got to talk about it. It's finally Super Bowl week. It's fucking media rows going on. And then the WTF. And man, I got a banger for you tonight, so hang on for that one. Let's get into it, shall we? That's enough of the foreplay. It's enough of the foreplay. We got you warmed up. Thank you for joining us, man. Each and every damn one of you. I appreciate you. Tony Dip. New subscriber there. Like that, looking good with that badge, brother. Robert Paul, Michelle. What's up, Craig? Daryl. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody, man? Thank you all for joining me, each and every damn one of you. If you're watching, smash that share button. We appreciate you for liking, following, and hanging out with us here at Raider Reaction. Let's get into it. Pro Bowl recap. Let's talk Pro Bowl recap. Because, I mean, is it really a Pro Bowl? I wouldn't even know if I call it a Pro Bowl as much as it is just an invitational now. It's just, hey, if you ain't got nothing to do, you still kind of plugged into this NFL season, would you like to come on down? You know, we've got some little drills. We're going to throw some water balloons around, play some fucking dodgeball. You know, it's like you got invited to a barbecue. Now, it's not really the Pro Bowl. You just hanging out with your homies and playing a bunch of stupid fucking backyard games. It's a fucking shame. It's a shame. I like the precision passing and the shit. It's like a la old QB camp and the stuff they used to have back in the day. I kind of like that stuff. I don't mind that stuff mixed in a little bit over the week. I don't mind that stuff. But if the whole fucking thing's that, it's just a little too gadgety and carnivalish for me. I mean, it was okay, I guess. I mean, the Pro Bowl sucks. It was unwatchable. I hadn't watched a Pro Bowl game in I don't know how fucking long. I mean, literally. I can't even remember the last time I sat down and watched a Pro Bowl game. I mean, my son had even tried to convince me to sit down and watch the Pro Bowl with him before, and I'm just like, buddy, it's like 3 hours of painful football. I mean, and nobody gives a fuck at the end. Who wins or loses? Nobody cares. There's no benefit. There's no anything you get hurt for losing. I mean, there's just nothing. It used to be something, but it's not anymore, so I get it. So Derek Carr comes out, and, you know, he looks really good in the precision passing. You know, he's over there. He's making funnies about how if he'd have been that hot, he'd probably still be in Vegas. You know, he's cracking. He's Mr. fucking charisma. And, you know, and everybody's feeling a certain way. I'm like, man, Derek's really making the Raiders look bad. And then the actual little Pro Bowl game comes around, the little flag football game, and Derek looks like the Derek Carr that led the charge to get him put out of Las Vegas. Goes out there with 3 and outs, a bad interception. I'm sorry, that was a bad throw, man. Pads, no fucking pads. I don't give a shit. That interception he threw in the fucking little Pro Bowl flag football, that was just a bad throw. That's just a bad throw, and that's an interception. And, it's just Peyton Manning's over on the side. He's got this look like, yeah, he's seen it, and he knew it. So he definitely didn't come out there in his last fucking stand in Allegiant Stadium and make anybody, shed any tears like, I can't believe he's leaving. Look how good he looked. Oh, no, it wasn't that. And the guy ran into the tunnel, didn't even really stop and interact with fans as Josh Jacobs stopped and was signing autographs. Derek just headed to the... I don't know, man. It was definitely not the... the Bon Voyage tour that I think that Derek Carr was kind of hoping it was going to be, since he got invited into at the last hour into the Pro Bowl because nobody else could come, basically. But lackluster performance and didn't go well. But the Pro Bowl as a whole, man, it's just, unless you're there, stuff like that is okay to watch live. And the Pro Bowl, I've been to the Pro Bowl numerous times. I've been to the Pro Bowl experience, and it's a good time. It's all basically free. It's for the fans. It's great for the kids. They get to run through like an NFL Combine. They've got all sorts of interactive shit. You are up close and personal with the players. You do get a lot of autographs. You do get a lot of one-on-one and meet and greets with the players. All of that shit is all great. But the culmination of what the whole week works up to, and then you have this thing at the end that is just a fucking abomination. And they've turned it into tried to do flag football. It's not exciting. It's not exciting to watch on TV sitting at home. It's not going to draw a ton of viewers. It's fun to be there if you were there and there to watch it. It was live. It was probably okay. And like I said, it's all of the other stuff that makes the Pro Bowl enjoyable. And you don't get all of that other stuff unless you're there. So, but I wouldn't travel just for it. If it was in my neck of the woods again, I'll absolutely go. And that's why I had went several times before. But, it is what it is. This is a fucking Pro Bowl. I'm not wasting any more time on the goddamn Pro Bowl. I just thought it was funny that everybody thought fucking Carr was going to ride out on his fucking, ride out. It's like his fucking farewell ride with the Raiders. He was going to have this amazing performance at the Pro Bowl. And some people are just fucking delusional. Delusional. Speaking of delusional, this dude right here is about to get straight up delusional. He's about to fucking go fucking knee deep in some fucking peyote and some mushrooms, fucking like some old school fucking Young Guns. No! Do you see the size of that chicken? We're in the spirit world. Hey, no! We're in the spirit world! That's where Aaron Rodgers is about to go. He's about to go and look for the spirit horse. It's going to lead him out. He's going to come out the other side. He's going to be like, I woke in after 4 days, my eyes rolling back in my head, and it was clear to me. Raiders! And so it was spoken, and so it was said, as the new number 12 in the silver and black possibly comes to town. Davante Adams is obviously pitching. He's in the camp to try to bring Aaron Rodgers in. He's trying to pitch the sale. He's all about it. He was talking about it all week at the Pro Bowl. He's making tweets. Aaron Rodgers is jokingly embracing it at the golf tournament he was at. I mean, it just seems. I mean, you got the Packers coming out saying that they're going to deal Rodgers, that they're entertaining it. That's just been a marriage that's been fractured for a few years now. And you've just been waiting for that to break. And now, you've got Davante. Davante's enough to pull a guy like Aaron Rodgers in, especially when Aaron has already played with him and knows what Davante brings to the table. You've got Josh Jacobs. You've got a running back like that, an all-world running back who just led the league in rushing. You've got an O-line that we're going to talk about here in a little bit that I think you can really fix up. For pretty cheap. Pretty easy. I just think all of the stars seem to be aligning for this one. I really think they're going to go veteran. I don't think Josh McDaniels puts his career path as a head coach in the National Football League in the hands of a rookie. I just don't think he does. I think he wants to go veteran. And then after, if he's successful with this veteran in 3 years, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And then he can go draft his fucking project rookie stud quarterback and hopefully ride off for the rest of his career. That's your fucking gold scenario right there. That's all he wants. But right now, his resume is so wishy-washy as a head coach, he needs a guy like Aaron Rodgers to come in and solidify him. To solidify his system. To solidify that it's not him. That what he is saying will work. That he can lead a team. So we'll see. I in my heart's heart, I think Aaron Rodgers is coming to the Raiders. Do I think it's 100% lock? Absolutely not. I do not think it's 100% lock because I don't think this guy 100% knows what the fuck he's doing yet. That's why he's about to go to the spirit world, dog. See the size of that chicken? That's why. I'd say 90. I'm about 90-10. About 90-10. Is where I am with Aaron Rodgers coming to the silver and black. I'm about 90% that I think he's coming, and about 10% I'm still this whole fucking story could fall the fuck apart and just disappear. Because it's that time of the year, man. It's that time of the year. Strange things are about to happen. Teams are about to fucking switch. Guys are gonna switch jerseys. Things are gonna go here. This is gonna go there. You're going to have Derek Carr possibly in New Orleans as you've got the Saints asking and being granted permission now to talk to Derek Carr. Here's where I'm at with Derek Carr as a topic and basically a story this offseason. I'm good with the moratorium on talking about Derek Carr. I'm ready to put this story to bed. But the reality of the matter is, it's the biggest story going right now, whether you want it to be or not. Whether I want it to be or not, it is what it is. This is a franchise quarterback that's getting ready to move teams after almost a decade of being with the team. I'm past the fact Derek Carr's leaving. I'm good with it. I'm ready for new. That's all been processed, done in the past. Now it's all about what are you getting in return? Because you're already looking at a solid 11 picks already. What are you going to get back for this guy? I still think there's a possibility of a second. I think a second may be a reach. Maybe it's more realistic a third. But I still think you could have a conversation for a second round pick out of Derek Carr. And even a third round pick is somebody that you can definitely plug in this year and help you out immediately with what you're trying to get done. For the 2023 season immediately. So I think this is an important storyline, not just because it's Derek Carr. You know, it's not about the person. It's more about the position and the commodity that it is now, because this is a huge commodity, and you've got to get something in return for your commodity. You just do. You put too much in to Derek Carr to not get anything back. And I'm okay with him going to the Saints. I misspoke a little earlier in the post that I had put up because, you know, typically you play these teams every 4 years. But this, and I was thinking because they played the Saints this year, but the Saints were the off-conference game. They do play the Saints again in 2024. And the reason I said I didn't want to see Derek Carr in the AFC isn't because I have fear of Derek Carr leading another team, taking down the Raiders, any of that. I just think it's unnecessary and unneeded drama. Put Derek Carr in the NFC where you may play this guy once, maybe twice at most the rest of his career. Put him over there where now you've just completely separated yourself from each other. Completely. You don't have to have the conversation. You're not going to have him coming to town every year, or you going to where he's playing every year, or God forbid, you playing each other twice a year. I think that's utterly impossible. considering who's placed in all of the quarterbacks in the AFC West, but crazy things happen. I'm just saying, that's the only reason I don't want to see him in the AFC. It's just unneeded drama. Bullshit. I don't want to have to fucking talk about it. I don't. I don't know, and that's a fair question, John. John C. Burton. That's a fair question, brother. That's a fair question. What do they have to give up for Aaron Rodgers? That's the fucking million. That's the 10 million. That's the $50 million question, John. That's the $50 million question. What do you got to give up to get him? Is he going to laden the team and want courted so much, knowing this is a la Tom Brady, this is his last ride, this is it? Does he want this one big last payday on the way out? Or do you really want to set yourself up for a chance to be successful and ride out as a champion? I think that's where it comes down to when you're talking about Aaron Rodgers. We'll see, man. I don't know. That's the big question, John. That's the big question, is what do you got to give up to get this guy? It is really up to him, Tony. I agree with you 100%. Rodgers is driving that market. Derek Carr to the Saints, I'm fine with that move. I like any move that moves him out of the AFC and into the NFC. And honestly, if you're looking for Derek to be set up for success in his next family after the divorce, this would be a good one. I mean, it really would. He's got talented positions, and you're in one of the worst divisions in the National Football League. You go from being in the best to the worst. So you could definitely flip the script there. Now you're battling against the fucking rebuilding Panthers, the rebuilding Shitbirds, the rebuilding Bucks, and you're joining the rebuilding Saints. Good spot for him. We'll see if it works out, but I can't spend any more time on Derek Carr. I'm over it, quite frankly. I'm over it. It's a dead story to me, but it's not a dead story until he's actually in another jersey. I think he can get a third. Darth Vader. I think we can get a third, brother. I think you can for sure get a third, and you may be able to somehow talk your way into a second. What's up? Thank you, Robert Paul. Thank you for throwing them stars. Throw them stars like Robert Paul if you so incline. We appreciate you. Anytime you throw change on the stage, brother, we appreciate it. Thank you. Madden League, man. Let's get into it. Madden League. It is kicking off February 26th. We got about 2 weeks left. I built the league, basically. I'm doing final tweaks to it this weekend, and then I'm going to start adding the owners in over the next week. And if you're playing on the PlayStation Network, you're a Madden gamer, and you're a member of Raider Nation. I'm telling you, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Everybody downloads the PlayStation 4 version, so we've got PlayStation 4 gamers and PlayStation 5 gamers all together, all in the same league, all playing each other. And next year we'll probably step up to the PlayStation 5, but right now we still got enough gamers on 4 and 5 to want to make it a community league. So we put it all together. Everybody gets assigned a shell team. We do a full fantasy draft on February 26th, and you draft your whole team. You put your squad together, and you get to go out and compete against Raider Nation all over fucking North America for a big badass Raider box full of fucking goodies that we add to every damn week. We got an autographed Devontae Adams jersey that we're starting off with in the box, and then we're going to add every Madden Monday. We're going to put more goodies in the box until we have a champion at the end. And then he gets the box and everything in it along with that autographed Devontae Adams jersey. We got flash prizes all season long that we're going to be giving away to all of the owners. We're going to be doing I'm going to be doing live game calls on Madden Mondays, which is going to be our official show for the league on Monday nights. We do live game calls of games, highlighted games, game of the weeks, all that good stuff. So if you're a Madden gamer, you're on the PlayStation Network, and you're a member of Raider Nation, man. It's only a $25 buy-in. That just helps us pay for all the shipping of all the prizes and shit that we send out. So every penny you guys put in, we just put right back into this league. So if you are interested, hit us up. We've got 2 in every division right now, and we want to keep adding to it, but we're going to roll with this sucker. We've got a good core of guys. We keep rebooting and just adding a few every year, but we want to add more, man. This is an awesome league, so if you are interested, get in. I implore you, get in, man. It is a lot of fun. We're all in a group chat together. It's I would call it like an average Joe kind of league. It's casual, great camaraderie. It's competitive enough, but not overly competitive. We've got some good gamers in there, but as a whole, the talent in the league is not over the top. You can play and you can have a good time competing, and at most we go through 2 weeks a week. That's it. It takes a while. We've all got families and everything, and we take time to schedule the games. That's what the chat's for, so we all know what's going on. He's in the spirit world, Tony! Hey, dog. We're in the spirit world. Alright. Moving along. Let's talk offensive fucking line. No, Brian's good. He's one of the top dogs. He's one of the guys that's been in the championship games. I know you guys have been playing some. I seen that. Yeah, I was like, oof. Trust me, I'm not up on Brian's level. If you watched my game on Monday, I'm definitely not on Brian's level. But I can hold my own. I'm doing better. I put in some time in this preseason for this Madden League, so I don't come out and totally suck. Yeah. I'd like not to. O-line. Let's talk offensive line, man. Let's talk offensive line because they were one of the big conversation pieces the entire offseason was the offensive line, how bad the offensive line was. We're scared to death about the offensive line. The retirement of Denzel Good, the complete career implosion of Leatherwood right in front of our own eyes in the preseason. It's just... The offensive line came in with some major concerns. But for a whole, I think the offensive line wasn't as bad as everybody wants to crack them up to be over this course of the season. Pro Football Focus has them ranked like 11 or 12th, depending on where you look. Statistically, they were the run blocking unit that led the way for the league's leading rusher. I mean, you got to give them some credit where credit is due. I mean, they weren't as bad as everybody wants to make them out to be. So what you got to, when you're looking at this offensive line, because obviously it's not all you want it to be. I'm not saying it's all that. I'm not trying to give the illusion I think the line's somewhere near elite or anything like that, or is anywhere not near needing improvement, because that is absolutely not the fucking case. But I think when you look at it, and look at the left side first center, Andre James, I think you can come in as a guy you're bringing back, and I think he's a completely serviceable center for you, and there's some familiarity now with the system, what's going on, and I think having a return center in this line, a line that just, like I said, just led the way for the league's leading rusher, is a positive thing. So I think you're bringing him back. So then let's look at the left side of the line first, because you've got Colton Miller, and then you've got now a young guy who's got some time under him now in Dylan Parham, who's coming in, and now his sophomore effort, and he looked like he was a solid grab at where you got him last season. That's for damn sure, in the third round. So you've got your left side sewn up. Your starters of your left side are good. It's the right side of this offensive line that worries me. Bars, I don't think is a guy you gotta look at coming in this year starting with. I just don't think that. And Elam, you've definitely, to me, one of the key positions that I would like to see them find, and I've got round 3 pegged for this, is a right tackle. Go and get a right tackle, or go and try and see if you can upgrade in free agency and get a veteran right tackle to bring in and replace this guy. I've seen enough of this guy and his untimely penalties. He's been a nice stopgap at times, but I don't think he's ever going to be a complete solution to your problem at right tackle and a guy that you can just lean on. I think he needs to go. So him at bars, I'm looking at those guys going. You've got a lot of guys that are unrestricted free agents. Brandon Parker's an unrestricted free agent. Grassu's an unrestricted free agent. Barton's an unrestricted free agent, as well as 2 of these starters. And 2 of the ones are the ones I just talked about needing replaced, Bars and Alamunor. They are both unrestricted free agents as well. So you can shuffle these guys out very easily, shuffle them out into free agencies, go see what they can do, because they're not going to be breaking the bank anywhere, and they may be able to go out there and you loop them back in on the cheap, possibly. But you definitely got to go out and, I think, try to upgrade the right side of this line. I think keeping the center and the left side of the line is trying to reboot a little bit of what you just captured with that camaraderie between the offensive line and Josh Jacobs. And I don't think you want to lose sight of that, because that dynamic between an offensive line and a great running back like Josh Jacobs is huge. But I just think for your pass coverage and the life of whoever you're bringing in at quarterback, I just think you got to upgrade that right side of the line. I don't think you can roll in with these guys and bringing these guys back as free agents. That's not your answer. That's not your answer. You really need to upgrade, and we'll see. There is some guys out there in free agency, but like I said, I would peg offensive line. I've got pegged for 3rd round. You were successful with Parham in 3rd round last year, and I think you could do the same thing again and be very successful in the 3rd round of this year, trying to go and get you a nice project for your starting right guard. But especially, I think you need to hit that starting right tackle. To me, I think that's paramount. All right, moving on. As you see, our official sponsor at Raider Reaction, Clear Live Streams, has them this new flashy, colorful logo over here because they've got some new deals going on. I think they've got a 48-hour free trial. Go to RaiderReaction.com. Right on our homepage, right near the top of our homepage, nice little advertisement for Clear Live Streams. And all you gotta do is hit that button, get the hookup from Raider Nation. Raider Nation hooking up Raider Nation, man. Just hit that button, send them a message, say, I want the hookup. And they'll hook you up. 48-hour trial. You can try that shit out. Bryant will give you the hookup. Don't deal with DirecTV or any of that other dumb shit. Get your Clear Live Streams on. And, of course, while you're there, go to the page for our subscribers. Read about being a subscriber at Raider Reaction Sports on Facebook. And then click the button and come back and become one. Right around this video you're watching right now, somewhere it says subscribe. There's a blue button. Or you can just go right to the top of our Facebook page, click that blue button. Or like I said, while you're at the website, go to the subscriber page. There's a button on there that'll take you right there and get it done too. You'd be like one of the cool kids like Bill, who's rocking his badge, rolling. Joseph and Sherry rocking their badge. Be like one of the cool kids. Y'all want to be the cool kids. And help feed the grassroots project here at Raider Reaction if you like what we're doing. Every penny you guys throw in goes back out to you guys in prizes, things that we do, off-season challenges, fan of the weeks, all that good stuff. Merch. So, if you want to be one of the cool kids, and of course the raffles. We just had the raffle. I'm trying to get the raffle stuff out this weekend so I can be ahead of the game this month. I'm trying to be ahead of the game. It's one of my New Year's resolutions. But we just had a raffle. It's the first Thursday of every month for all of our subscribers. So if you're rocking with the subscriber badges, you're automatically entered in the raffle. So hit that blue button, become a subscriber like all the other cool kids. And while you're at the website, scroll down to the bottom, throw your email address in there, and hit that button so you can subscribe to the Dark Side newsletter. The Dark Side newsletter that goes out around the first of the month every month. You know what's coming up at Raider Reaction. All right. Damn. I feel like Billy Mays every time I hit that fucking segment. Exactly. See? It's the midgets. They don't help out enough, Michelle. They don't help out enough. They don't help out enough. All right. The 1-2 combo I want to talk about. The draft is the next major thing. I mean, there's a lot that's going to go on in the off season here at Raider React. A lot's going to go on in the land of Raider. We're going to be covering here at Raider Reaction. The Raider Nation as a whole, we're going to have to witness it. We're going to have to live through it. There's a lot of changes that's going to go on with this roster and this team before the draft. But one of the next major events is the draft. And I think, like I said, I'm about 90-20. God damn. Now I can't add. At first I couldn't talk. Now I can't add. I'm about 90-10 on the Aaron Rodgers situation. I really think they're going to do everything they can to bring Aaron Rodgers in. Now, if they don't go with Aaron Rodgers, I really think they're still going to go way of a veteran quarterback. You could see Garoppolo be the guy. You can see somebody along that line. It's going to be obviously a big step down if you don't bring in Aaron Rodgers. But I don't think they're going to go rookie. So when you're looking at the draft and you don't think they're going to go rookie, because I really do think they're going to go veteran quarterback. I think they may take a project later in the draft, but I think they're really going to use the top part of this draft to rebuild this defense. I think this regime understands the need for solidifying the defensive side of the ball. I really think they do. And I think you can make an amazing 1-2 combination in the draft with round 1 and round 2. With these two picks, pairing them up and really solidifying your draft. And I think it starts right here with Jalen Carter for me. I think this is the guy you should be looking at in the first round. You've needed somebody in the interior of this defensive line that will wreck shit for a while. You just don't have it. And there's not a guy on the roster right now who even comes close to fitting this guy's fucking bill. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. He's a fucking beast on a national championship winning, basically like an NFL fucking defensive squad. I mean, these guys have put together an impressive resume over the past couple seasons, and he's been one of the big reasons. And I think this is a guy you should be looking at. While everybody else is looking at quarterback and jumping up, I think you go veteran quarterback, and I think you go grab a guy like this in the first round who can just change everything with an amazing push up the middle. And I think you pair him with a guy. I think you pair him with a guy in the second round like a Jack Campbell, inside linebacker from Iowa, a guy who had 145 tackles in 2021, or over 140, and then 125 tackles in 2022. This dude is a fucking monster as well. 6'5", 243, runs a 4.8 fucking 40. I think these two are the type of 1-2 punch you need to put together in round 1 and round 2. I think you need the linebacker in the middle that you've been needing for a long time. And I think you need that fucking bruising force in the middle of this defensive line. It's going to put his fucking hand in the dirt and wreak fucking havoc. And that could be this guy right here. Now, I'm willing to say maybe you want to step off of this guy. Maybe you want to look at interior defensive line second round and move up the needs of linebacker into the first round. If there's a talent at linebacker that you really see that's a first round talent that you just must have, that you're just in love with, I can see you making that argument. But I think that's the type of 1-2 punch that you need to put together in this draft and flip this fucking defense. You've got to flip this defense, man. I think there are some veteran talent out there that you can go grab at corner in the out in the free agent market this year to help bolster the secondary. I think you've got some young talent that you can keep and bring back in this secondary. We've talked about the secondary before. I mean, Hobbs is solid. Morig, still a project. I'm still out on him. But there are some salvageable pieces of your secondary, and I think you can build that through free agency. But, man, I just think you need some youth, and you need to try to find something dynamic on defense. And I think these two guys would be great selections at 1 and 2. I really think so. Carter and Campbell. CNC machine right there. Just saying. That's my little 1-2 combo. That rumor's been kicked around for a while, Ryan. You're talking about Jalen Ramsey. He's been tied to the Raiders since the draft. That story's been an ongoing story. Every time he comes up that he may go somewhere, the Raiders are one of the top names thrown out there. And I think there's some realism to that as well. 1-2 combo for the draft. I think it would be a solid one. All right. It's that time. What's up, Kevin Garcia down there in the YouTube? If you're watching over on our YouTube simulcast over there on YouTube, you can comment and get your stuff straight up on the screen. What's up, Kevin? You need to get back in our Madden League. No. I don't think they're going quarterback. With the first pick. I think they're going to go veteran. Obviously, if they don't have a quarterback by the draft, story's gonna be different, because I've heard a lot of stories that this could be a June deal with Rodgers. It could take a while. I don't know. We'll see. Now, come on, Graham Steele. You're a little late to jump in asking that question. You know that's been touched on, brother. We done hit that early. He's in the spirit world. Brother. He's looking for the spirit horse. Did you see the size of that chicken? We're in the spirit world, dog. That's where Aaron Rodgers is about to be. He's coming out on the dark side. All right, moving on. We do have us a fan of the week this week. We actually had several folks throw in, so we do got a little bit of a line now. This fan of the week is getting one of the poker chips. And the next fan of the week is getting the last of the 2022 poker chips. So if you want to be next week's fan of the week on the Raider Nation Report and get our last of our little commemorative poker chips that we put out every season, this is literally the last one that I have for the 2022 season that I'm going to give out as a fan of the week for next week. And the second to last one is going to this week's fan of the week. So if you want to be fan of the week next week, all you got to do is the same damn thing that this guy just did. Send us a picture of you rocking your silver and black. Say, I'm fan of the week. And we're going to say, goddamn right. Just get in line. Just like this fella. Right here. Rocking one of our Fuck Your Team sweatshirts from here at Raider Reaction. Roland Haywood. He's done very well in our last couple raffles as he won that sweatshirt in one of the raffles. Looking good there in the Raider Reaction Fuck Your Team sweatshirt. Happens to say on the back, I am a Raider fan deep behind the enemy lines all the way down it with the website across the bottom. It's a nice sweatshirt. He's won one for his wife as well. But thank you, Roland. We appreciate you, man. Roland, are you in our Madden League too? I can't remember. Are you in the Madden League? I knew you were in the Fantasy League. I couldn't remember if you were in the Madden League or not. But I think he may be in the Madden League as well. But regardless, he's always around here hanging around. Appreciate your support, man. Appreciate it as always. Appreciate all you guys. No, I didn't think so. I didn't think you were in the Madden League. Didn't sound right. Well, you could be. Don't let me stop you. But No, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys, especially you subscribers to Raider Reaction. You guys that throw the stars. You guys that keep us rolling, man. We are doing well, and it's because of guys like Roland and you guys in the audience with your fucking badges and all that good stuff. Carl, where's your badge, Carl? You should be up here as well. Carl, you need to win some new goodies. I got some new goodies coming out next month for the raffle. New bracelets, got some new coasters, got some new decals. We got some new goodies for next month. And I got hoodies and t-shirts I'm giving out next month too. So it's a good, next month is a good good raffle to be in on. There's going to be some solid goodies. But we just hit 6,000 people on TikTok. We just hit 8,000 people last week on Facebook with the rebuilt Facebook page, and we're already up to 8,300 and pushing 8,400. We're adding like fucking 50 to 100 people a day right now on our Facebook page. So it's things are still clicking, and the team is not even playing right now. So we're apparently doing something right, I guess, or I don't know. But Twitter seems to be growing. We're right at 3,000 on Twitter. Instagram's coming along. YouTube's like our step kid. We'll get YouTube going one of these days. But because of all of you guys and interacting with us on Raider Reaction, things continue to grow and we keep putting out content. And we want to put out content all off season long to keep you guys interacting with us here at the page because there is a lot to talk about. I love the off season. I love the off season. I love the ebbs and flows of the building of a team. Even in Madden, one of my favorite parts of playing Madden is getting to play general manager and owner and head coach in between the seasons. Getting to go through the draft, getting to work the free agent market, getting to trade players around and building a roster to play a season with. That's as much fun for me in Madden. That's why I like this part of the NFL season, because this is when you're really... this is what you're paid for, man, is putting the team together, putting all the tools together. This is what it's all about. And I love this time of the year. I love this time of the year. And come join me. We got a whole off season to spend together as we wait and relish. So, let's go. But man, I'm telling you, some of you guys always talking, get in the Madden League. You guys, I'm telling you, man, this is a great league. We got a great group of guys, and we just add a few more every year, and it's getting up to, I think we got 16 plus right now, and that's enough for 2 in each division. And man, I just love to fill it. I'd love to fill it like our fantasy leagues and have it full. If you play, even if you're just a casual player, man, I'm telling you, this is the type of league that you would want to be in. Because I'm a casual player. I'm busy as a motherfucker, dude. I ain't got time. I ain't got the time. But I even make time. Because that's the thing, is you can schedule, literally, you got to squeeze in a 30-minute game one time a week. And you're just scheduling it with whoever your opponent is for the week. Like, hey, Joe, are you available Tuesday after 6? No, man, but the next day in the morning I'm off. Are you? Hell yeah, I'm just sitting around. Sweet, let's play. And that's how it works out. You got to do that like once a week. It takes us to like June or July to finish the season. It's not a rush. You're not under a major commitment. It's just a lot of fun. So I implore you. It's well worth the $25 to join. It's a good time, man. We have a good time with it. And calling the games and shit, it's fun. Listen to Joseph and Sherry. She's telling you, let's go, Tony. Come on. We've already talked Tony into being a subscriber. We're going to talk him into the Madden League, too. We got 2 more weeks to work on him. Let's talk Super Bowl, shall we? Let's talk real football. We've still got one more real game. Unfortunately, it's not a game we really care about, but it is a real game. You got the Eagles, a fan base that none of us want to see relish any sort of success. At the bottom, a subhuman fan base that nobody wants to wish any joy upon. And then you got the Queefs, who's just like an absolute football cancer to Raider fans. So this is what we have to look forward to this weekend. I mean, man, I'm going to get fucking plowed and have some snacks. And I am going to pop on as soon as the final whistle blows for my official Super Bowl reaction. I hope I'm not nauseated. I hope that it's no sort of Chiefs celebration. I don't want to see an Eagles celebration either. I wish they could both fucking lose. But I got to go with the less of two evils, and I guess we're hoping fucking Philly gets burned to the ground. Although I believe Philly gets burned to the ground regardless, win or lose, because that's just how they roll. I think Philly wins this game. I really do. I'm picking Philly to win. I think they're just the stronger overall team this season. I think the Chiefs are coming a little beat up. Mahomes is not exactly 100%. I just think this is their year. It's been their story all season long. And I think the Chiefs are just the team that's going to roll up against them in the Super Bowl and just be the last little footnote in their story. I mean, it's been the Eagles' year all year. I mean, if you really stop and think about it and you roll back through, it's been their year. They were the last undefeated team. The Eagles have been the Cinderella story all fucking season. It's just their year. Fucking finish it off. Make your fucking America's game. You got your second. Go burn your fucking city to the ground. Create fucking tens of millions of dollars worth of fucking damage and move the fuck along. And let's just not have to see the fucking Chiefs up there with 3 Lombardi trophies. Up talking now in our neck of the woods. I don't want that. I don't want that. That's the best thing we can hope for. Really, it is. Man, fuck this Super Bowl. Fuck Patrick Mahomes. Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck them. I'm so sick of this franchise. So sick of them. They're owning us right now, though. They're owning us, and it sucks. It fucking sucks to have that one of those elite teams in your motherfucking division. It just fucking sucks, and I'm so sick of it. They can't win. They just can't win. They can't win, man. Man, I'll be so hammered on my post game if them fucking cocksuckers are winning. And I am doing a post game. I told my wife too. I said, don't let me talk myself out of one. This will be my last official post game of the 2022 season. We'll wrap this bitch up with a fucking bow and then burn it. Burn it. And then blow it up. And then burn what's left after we blow it up. After we've burnt it. Fuck this season. It's that time of the show. It's that time of the show. What do we got here? Midgets. Rasputin. Jose. Time check. Time check. How are we looking? We looking good? All right. Let's get it. Just a little thing that we like to call the WTF. So, over the weekend on our TikTok platform, we posted a few videos. A couple of them did really fucking well. One of them did really, really well. And we gained some new followers on the TikTok platform. That's kind of how it goes on TikTok. We pick up followers in big chunks. But we hit a new platform there. We hit 6,000 followers, which I thought was great. Every time we hit another 1,000, I like to stop on whatever social media platform it is and stop and give it a little thank you. And because I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the people that follow us and interact with us. And you're the reason we continue to make content for Raider Nation. It's the interaction. That's why we continue to do what we do. So, hit 6,000 followers. I made a nice little video, a little green screen video in front of the picture that said we had 6,000 followers. You know, hey, thank you for the 6,000 followers. And this guy pops on. And on the picture, you can see how many followers I have, how many likes it has, and how many people that I follow. And at the time, I was following 12. which obviously isn't very fucking many. And so this guy comes on and comments and says, I follow you, but I'm unfollowing you now because I see that you don't follow anybody back. And I'm just like, that just took me aback for a minute. And I'm like, really? On Twitter, anybody that follows me, I follow them back. And on Instagram, anybody that follows us, I follow them back. Those are really the only two platforms I have that capability. TikTok, you see, I literally use TikTok to upload our content onto it. I don't sit around and watch fucking videos. I ain't got the time. The only time TikTok app is open is when I have to leave it open while I'm uploading a video on it. And while I'm uploading a video on it, anybody that I follow, I gotta watch all their fucking videos, you know, of their fucking kids and their fucking dogs and their cats and random shit that I don't give a fuck about. All I want is just to have, I guess, some random shit pop up on there that's somewhere that I might half-ass be entertained by while I'm waiting for my video to upload. So, this guy, I'm like, okay, what am I missing? Since I didn't follow you back, pal. I had to go take a peek. I was like, okay, you got me. I've been goated. So I clicked on his profile. I was like, all right. If I would have followed you back, what would I be seeing? Well, first off, I find a guy in Raider jersey. A few videos down, I find a guy in a fucking Pigeons jersey. So you're already a two-teamer, for one. Not the type of guy that I give a fuck that would ever follow me. And then 90% of his videos are of his fucking dog. The exact reason I don't follow people on fucking TikTok. So now, if you go look at our TikTok profile, it says, I think, almost 6,200 followers. I don't know how many fucking likes. A bunch. And it says, I'm following 0. So that way when I go on there, it'll just throw some random shit up on there. And that's it. So you don't have to be butthurt that I'm not following your fucking TikTok, watching your fucking dog videos. Because I ain't watching his cat videos either. I create content. That's the only reason I'm on there. I don't do dances. I don't do duets. I don't do the other dumb shit if you haven't noticed that other people do on TikTok. We are strictly on there to share silver and black content. That is it. I don't give a fuck about your dog videos. And I don't give a fuck about you anyway. Fucking half-ass trifling bitch pigeon fan. What the fuck? Don't follow me. I don't give a fucking fat rat's ass. Nobody asked you to follow me anyway. I don't remember standing here and asking anybody, please follow me. And I won't know what I'll be able to do with myself. If you don't want to follow me, fine, don't follow me. The next motherfucker might. And if he don't, the next motherfucker might. And if he don't, fuck it. It is what it is. I have 100% tried to do the same thing since I started this motherfucker. Be real, be who you are, and speak your fucking mind. And people will come back. Because that's all anybody wants in this world is somebody that'll give it to them fucking straight. Real, raw, and uncensored. God damn it. Thank you for joining us. Each and every damn one of you. I'll see you tomorrow night. We got a new Raider Reaction Road show. I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.